Hey, sports card fans, it's John Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. You know what they say, good things come in threes. The last two cards that I've picked up off of my 100 cards for $10,000 list were Frank Robinson cards. In this video, I'm going to show off a third Frank Robinson card, the 38th card that I've picked up off of my 100 cards for $10,000 list, and it is a beauty. So I'm going to turn the camera around, show off that Frank Robinson card, as well as the few cards that I have of Hall of Famers from that same set. So let's go check out the cards. Okay, the 38th card that I've picked up off of this 100 card list is his 1963 Topps card. Check out the eye appeal on this card, the centering, the solid border down at the bottom, very little chipping, maybe just slightly in the corners there. Great registration, no surface scratches or whiting or snow effect on the card. Great looking card of Frank Robinson. Here is the back. Give you a sense of the centering on that, nice and clean, no issues there. Just love this example of the 63 Topps Frank Robinson. So I've hid the grade, as I've been doing now, because I want to focus on the card itself and not the number grade. But I always like to have you guess what this technical grade, the number grade got. I'll try to show you the corners there. Just an overall great example. I can't see any creases on the card. Sorry for the glare there, but that's the way you can maybe see the surface of the card. Just, again, an overall great example. When I saw it pop up on eBay, I had to put a bid in, and I was fortunate enough to win this. Got it for a great price as well, and we'll go over the numbers here in a little bit. But this card got a technical grade of a Fantastic Four. The favorite grade of mine for vintage cards. Love finding copies like this with such great eye appeal, and it helps me save money on the cards I want to add for my collection. So I'm going to set this card aside for now and show off the few other 63 Topps cards that I have in my collection. I don't have too many. 63 is one where I need to pick up more Hall of Famers. I think there are a couple on my 100 cards for $10,000 list. Just haven't gotten around to picking any more up. So the first one here that I have to show off is the Carl Yastrzemski, part of my Topps run for Carl Yastrzemski. Really nice example there. Of course, it's the same image they used in his 64 Topps card. Just a slightly, I think in the 64 set, his image is, I think, zoomed in a little bit more than the one they used here in 63. That's a great copy there. Then I have an older card in my collection in a BVG slab is the Sandy Koufax. Centering may not be as perfect, but boy, look at that. I'm not sure what is wrong with that card for it to just get a 4.5, but it's a great looking copy of the Sandy Koufax. In fact, I think this is my only Sandy Koufax card in my collection. And then I have this great card, the Power Plus with Ernie Banks and Hank Aaron, again in a Fantastic Four. Great example there. And then we have the Warren Spahn towards my Playing Days run of his that I'm working on. This one is a nice example as well. Love the centering. For some of these 63s, of course, you get that solid bottom part of the card where you can easily get some chipping. This has very little chipping on it. Centering overall is good. Probably sort of like the Sandy Koufax card. But that Sandy Koufax got a 4.5, and this one got a 6. So again, if you look at the two, I can't see a real big difference between the two of them. And finally, I saved the best for last. Just a great example. The Mickey Mantle in a BVG 7.5. Let's get a closer look at that one here. Again, very little. You can see just on the very edges, the very corners there, just a little bit of white there that you can see. Centering's really nice as well. The corners are sharp. It's just that there's just a little bit of white that you see showing up there. But overall, a great example of the 63 Topps Mickey Mantle. Love that card. All right, back to the card at hand, the Frank Robinson. All right, so I had the 63 Frank Robinson on my list in a PSA 6, and I thought I would have to spend $100 to pick up a PSA 6 copy. Well, to me, this looks just as good as a PSA 6, and I did save some money. For this PSA 4, all in with tax and shipping, I was in for $45. So I'm to the good of $55 by dropping down 2 number grades, and still got, in my opinion, a great looking card. Now, how did I do for a PSA 4 copy? How did my $45 all in compare to what PSA 4s are selling for? Well, currently on the low end, they're going for, before shipping and tax, $27. On average, $42, and on the high end, the highest recent sale for a PSA 4 was $60. So again, once you take out shipping and tax, probably figure it was maybe another $5 or something like that. I was in for $40. You know, just under that current, or right around that current average price for a 4. So I couldn't be happier for picking up a great centered, not even nicely centered, but a great centered copy with nice registration, no snowing. And so yeah, I think I did really good there. So for now 38 cards that I've picked up off of my 100 cards for $10,000 list, I thought I would have to spend $3,480. To date, I've only spent $1,770. So I am almost at half of what I thought I would have to spend to pick up those 38 cards. I've saved $1,710. So I'm $60 from being right at that 50% mark. Now, I know I'm not going to be able to continue that level of savings. You'll see, I think it may be next week. I have to look at my sort of YouTube schedule of videos. I will be showing a card where I spent more than I had originally anticipated. So that savings is going to back up a little bit there. But still, overall, I'm doing a great job in saving money that I thought I would have to spend for some of these cards in the grades that I had put them on my list at. So would love to know in the comments what you think about this gorgeous 1963 Topps Frank Robinson card, as well as the other 1963 Topps cards that I have in my collection. And with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.